and I'm interviewing Karen Maynard at the Louisville Zoo. Okay. Karen, where do you work at the zoo?
I work in the MetaZoo Education Department, and I am an educator here at the zoo.
How long have you been working at the zoo?
I've been working here for 12 years, a little over 12 years.
Do you like working at the zoo, and why?
I do enjoy my job. It's one reason I've stuck with it for so long. I enjoy working with students of all ages, and I get to be around animals, and I've gotten to have a lot of opportunities here to just see what goes on behind the scenes at the zoo, and every day is different, something different happens, so it keeps it very exciting.
Have any of the animals got out of their cages before? If so, were you in that situation?
I think the only thing that's ever happened that I was involved in is one of our snakes, actually one that was in this room. It was set up a little differently at the time, but one of our snakes had escaped overnight, and we found it under the light fixture from a different aquarium. Nothing at our zoo has ever happened that's been very dangerous, as far as anyone getting drastically injured. We've had some situations, but nothing really bad.
What is your everyday schedule at the zoo?
Well, it depends on what time of year it is. Right now, we're in the middle of our School at the Zoo program that we do throughout the fall and winter and into the spring. We have, actually, it's basically from the beginning of school year till spring break. We have different groups coming for a week-long School at the Zoo program. And so I help develop the curriculum for that and teach that. And then when there's no school, we offer camps. And when there's camps during the holiday break, spring break, summer break, I'm coordinating those programs and leading different camps and making up programs. So.
What is the wildest animal you have worked with at the zoo?
As far as our building, the animals that we have, we're able to handle them and show them to kids. So it's nothing too crazy, since it can't be too dangerous.
Yeah.
But probably we've had some large snakes. We've had like boa constrictors that we've had in this area, and they're kind of fun to handle. And probably one of the most exotic animals that we have now is our three-banded armadillo, which is pretty fun to work with.
Have you gotten an injury while working with any of the animals?
Again, I work with the small animals, and it's very possible to get bit. And the parrots can be very bitey, and I've never had anything crazy happen. So maybe a little bite from a chinchilla or something, but that's about it.
Okay. What is the process of becoming a zookeeper?
If you want to work in a zoo, as a zookeeper, you definitely have to have some experience. So volunteering at a young age is important. You can do that here at our zoo starting at age 13. And if you are, like in my situation, I'm an educator. I have a degree in biology. You do have to have a college degree to be an educator, and I think at this point you have to have some education courses as well, which at the time that I got my job you didn't. But as a zookeeper, you definitely want to get some biology or zoology courses in college, and a degree is good. But if the less school you have, the more animal experience you have to have. And so the more school you have, the less animal experience you have to have. But you end up needing both to get a job.
Okay. Okay. What skills do you need to have? What skills do you need to have to become a zookeeper?
Well, I guess you definitely have to be able to learn a routine and follow rules and be responsible, especially if you're going to work with large, dangerous animals. You have to be able to work as a team. Like here at our zoo and at some zoos, they have like rules. We have a 2-person carnivore rule, they call it. So any of the dangerous animals, you work as a team and you never work alone. that is also probably one reason we don't have crazy accidents like some zoos do. But so it's important that you're able to work with other people. And I guess, sorry, what was the what was the question? Oh, skills to be a zookeeper. You also, you need to understand about animal behavior. A lot of the keepers train animals, and so you have to know a little. Psychology is actually one of the sciences that's important to study if you're interested in training any of the animals, and just being able to understand what's going on when you're working with animals. And if you have pets at home, you probably know, like when a dog is, needing to go outside or something. So that's animal behavior, and that's the kind of thing you have to be able to pick up on easily if you're going to work with animals.
If you could be any animal at
No.
could be any animal at the zoo, which animal would you be and why?
Okay, any animal at the zoo. If I could be that animal, I'm going to have to go with orangutans, because they're, first of all, they're really cool animals, and they are trained a lot throughout the day, and they actually have, in their area, the keepers have an iPad that they work with the orangutans with through the fence, so that they can't actually tear it up or try to eat it or something. But yeah, they have some pretty cool things going on over there, so I would say orangutan.
Well, okay, thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Again, this is Anna Blumeyer from the press. And the